Hello, it's Dr. Christine ARSENEAU, Pharm.D, Functional Medicine Certified Health Coach, and coming to you live today talking about life changes and how sometimes we have to make big life changes when we're healing. And sometimes part of the reason that we're sick is because we're not living our ideal life, the life that we're really meant to live, the life where we're most fulfilled and can be our most vibrant, healthy selves. And so when you're sick, that's an opportunity to look at your life and to look at what you want to do differently, how you want to live differently. For me, one of my big life choices when I was sick was to move. I moved from Michigan to California. And I was actually recently interviewed for the Lyme Voice podcast, and I was talking to the host, Sarah, about this, and she said that so many of her guests that she has spoken with moved at some point in their journey. That's what they had to do when they were healing. For whatever reason, they had to make a move because it was a better fit for them. And your environment is really important. And if you're not living where you love, that can definitely impede your healing. And so a lot of healing has to do with our environment, which includes our mindset. So mindset and the toxins that you put in, and if you're living your most ideal life, these can all really affect your ability to heal and the ability for just organisms to take over your body as well. So, we're aware of the germ theory with the bugs out there that, bugs cause disease. We have to kill the bugs. That's one way of looking at it. Another way is the terrain theory, and your terrain or your body is important because you can make it so that bugs don't want to live on you. So you can make the environment healthy and strong and vibrant so that opportunistic infections, bacteria, parasites, different things won't see you as a suitable host, and they'll go find somebody else. So there's a lot of different ways to look at things, a lot of different ways to look at healing than the one, Western medicine way, like you get an infection, you take antibiotics, and that's it. If that worked, I don't think most of you would be here because you would be well by now. So we know that doesn't work. So what works? Well, if you want to change your outcome, then you need to change what you're doing. If you want to be in a different place, then if you want your life to change, you have to change your life, right? So what are you doing? If you keep doing the same thing every day, expecting different results, that's actually the definition of insanity. To do the same things expecting different results. So if you want different results, you need to do different actions. What are you doing differently? For me, I'm fully healed, but I think healing is an ongoing journey because I know that if I do not deal with my emotions, the energy, if I do not let the energy go through me and move freely and it gets stuck, if I'm living a life that's not my best life, if I am answering to people that I don't want to answer to, whose morals are not in line with me, if I'm not able to fully speak my truth, those things make me ill, I've come to realize. So to me, even though I've been fully well for about 4 years now, it's also an ongoing healing journey and growing journey. So I'm always in a personal growth state. I'm always learning and growing and doing what I can to contribute to my health. So for me, one of the things that I'm doing right now is becoming a minimalist. And I look at this as a way not to just own nothing or have few possessions, but to only own things that I love. So I'm coming at from a point of view where I'm trying to keep my 90% most favorite things. So I don't need pairs and pairs of jeans and all these things in my closet. I just need my closet to be filled with all of my favorite things so that whatever I grab, I love. And that's really what it's about. It makes life a lot more simple, and it puts, less energy on objects and things. Everything takes a certain amount of energy, whether it's just taking care of belongings, organizing, putting things away. My time is extremely valuable. My energy is extremely valuable. So the least amount of things I can own, then the more that I can focus on what I really love doing and what really makes me feel fulfilled. So part of my journey right now, my ever evolving, healing, growing journey is becoming a minimalist. And I'm actually going to buy a new car, actually in about 10 minutes here. So getting an SUV, and my goal is to get my belongings down so that everything I own can fit inside this SUV. And then I can travel and be free and do as I please, just really, really focus on my connection to source and the universe and what my next steps are, where I'm going to be guided. And so I'm in the Bay Area right now. I will be here for a few more weeks, and I'm just looking forward to having some freedom and doing things a different way. And this is just my part of my journey now, is to just really, really declutter my life, become free from possessions, and just really, really focus on what's most important to me in my life. And the belongings I have will reflect that. What are the most important things to me? Definitely health and wellness is one of, my most important things, as well as my career as a coach and an entrepreneur and helping others, just changing the lives of people who have been sick for so long, who didn't realize that they could get to that place of health again. So I am focusing on what makes me happy and listening to source and just really letting go of anything that doesn't serve me, anything that's not bringing extreme value to my life, because it's just a distraction, and I want to focus fully on what I want to focus on. If any of you have moved, made some big steps, maybe you quit a job, whatever big life change that you had to do because you realized it was keeping you sick, it was contributing to maybe stress, fear, something that was basically hindering your immune system so that you couldn't fully heal from these infections. If you've had any big changes, I want to hear about it. Let me know. And any way that you had to make some big moves in your life so that you could see big shifts in your health, I want to hear about it. Let me know. Talk to you later.